the puppy was like, "Ooh, a snack," and bit my toe.
Oh.
Well, it was just a nibble, but I was like so scared,
Mm-hmm.
like because like it was just out of nowhere. I was like, she's gonna bite my foot off. She's gonna think I'm food.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
but if you get a cat and you declaw them, my sister, the Caitlin, the one who will kill you
Yeah.
for saying gorillas are monkeys,
I mean, they
she will
are.
kill you. And I mean, she will legit kill you.
No, no, here's the thing. I would, like, not really declaw off like a
Oh
dog,
yeah, no, I mean
but
it's you
I,
to trim them is another story because
oh yeah,
sometimes you
yeah,
really have to trim them or they
yes,
get
like I'll do it to a dog, but not a cat.
yeah, oh yeah,
A
no.
cat, I will never do it because I know how sensitive. Because that's like their claws, like have so many veins and blood vessels going
Oh yeah,
through it.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
They
yeah.
feel it. So like I am not doing that to a cat. But for a puppy, yeah, because they're the ones who actually scratch the most. From my experience, they scratch more than cats.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jack's gotten me a couple times where I'm like, okay, we need to trim. Let's trim. We must.
Like they literally cut me so bad before. Like I have so many scars from them now. No, because I'm not gonna say the full word because if I ever go to like visit my friends in New York again, like it's obviously gonna happen this year. And if I go to them in New York, they're gonna see my arms. They're gonna think like, am I on the S note? Am I like on a
Ah,
watch
yes,
list?
yes, 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 yes. Do we
I'm
have
like,
to
no,
watch
no, no,
over
these are
you?
I'm like, no, 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 these are from the puppies because I actually have very big scars from them.
Oh.
I don't mind
Oh.
scars. I personally don't mind scars. It's like,
Oh yeah, no.
I prefer getting cuts over getting dirty. I hate getting dirty. I don't know why. I just never like it.
I mean, yeah.
You make mercilessly hacking people to pieces.
No, I
I'll
have
say
several
you.
scars as well. Not from. I think I might have one. But no, I've gotten burn scars from work.
Ooh. I don't have a burn scar yet. I do have a scar on my knee that I once played a football, like tag football, on cement with my friends. And I kind of tripped and the cement kind of scratched off a piece of my skin on my knee, so there's that.
I cut my head open when I was 3, so I have that scar.
Oh, I haven't done anything that I need to get
And then I have a scar on one of my eyebrows. I can't remember which one. Oh, I just killed Pinky Weenie. Oh, sorry. Sorry, teammate.
I've run out of ammunition.
And we run it.
I never had a cut where I needed stitches. Never.
I
hope I
freaking
never
hate
will.
stitches. I obviously.
Same.
When I was 3, I don't. Like, I've had stitches, I think, like 4 times. 3 times.
Oh my god. Oh.
Twice, I can't remember, but oh my gosh, when I got stitches for my surgery, I hate looking at stitches. I hate it. It makes me squirm. It makes me squirm.
Same.
I was like, ah!
Yeah, I can't look at them either because I remember in one of my earth science classes, we were like watching a frog getting dissected and stitching it back up. I'm like, yeah, no.
No,
I told my teacher, I can't do it. I can't. I'm gonna throw up. And I
my
did.
oldest sister got a really bad burn, and so she had to get stitches, and so mean. My sister's traumatized me so much. No, and she knew I didn't like scar. She got it on like her hand, I think, her wrist. And so then she would sort of like run after me with her holding out her arm, be like, "Look at the stitches! Look at it!" Because it just looks, it looks like a millipede or a centipede, and I'm like, "No." She's like, "Cynthia, look!" And I'm like, "No, no, thank you."
Yeah, no, not for me. No. Hey,
Yeah, but when I had my my surgery, I was so glad I was wearing a boot because I couldn't look at it.
Oh yeah, like
No, thank you.
I remember this like 2 years ago, my friend was in his house and he was setting up his computer. He was like putting the GPU, the CPU, everything in, and he knocked over his glass. He stepped on it. He had a whole cut from the top of his foot all the way to the bottom, and he had to get stitches. And he sent it to the group chat. And I told him, "I'm gonna kill you now. Why did you send me that?" And it was like, oh, it was so disgusting. Oh, at work, I was like chilling because I was like tired. I had to take a break. I felt something crawling on the back of my neck. I'm like, what is that? Is that a puppy, or am I just thinking things? Just imagining it. So I put my finger there, rubbed it off. So I looked at it. It was a bug. At first I thought it was an ant. But no. You wanna know what it was?
Oh, do I want to know what it was?
I think you could guess what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I almost had a heart attack.
Oh my goodness, no, I was at my chiropractor on Friday. And,
oh, how was it?
It was fine. I love my chiropractor. No, but she, I learned, is afraid of spiders, which is totally fine. There was a spider
totally
on the
normal.
ceiling. And so
no.
she tells the receptionist to, take care of it.
Kill it. Get rid of it.
And so I didn't notice the spider until I heard that conversation. I was like, oh my god, there's a spider. And so the receptionist was like, I don't really get why it's a big deal. It's just a bug. And I was about to be like, actually, it's not a bug. Okay, it's not an insect. It's an arachnid.
Yeah, it's an arachnid. It has, how many, like, 6 legs? 8?
8!
It varies. 8. No, because there are some spiders that have 6 legs.
Yeah.
It varies, because I think,
See, I wonder if it's just like the legs thing that's scared, like that's terrifying.
It's still legs, the big butt they have, and the fur, and the amount of eyes. To be honest, it's,
like
it's so creepy.
What was evolution thinking when
What was God thinking? Oh yeah, let me make these creatures like
make
rule the
some
world.
spiders that aren't really deadly or anything. Well, they can be, but like most of them are not deadly.
Oh yeah,
to
yeah,
humans.
Of course, but they're just so creepy because.
Well, I feel like the thing is, like, if you don't bother them, they won't bother you.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, can we not though? Like, seriously?
I don't know how people are afraid of bees and wasps.
My sister's afraid of a bee, but I think it was because she was
It's from she got traumatized.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, that's understandable from that, but people just get normally scared of it. I don't know how, they're pretty cute. Like, I find bees really cute.
I
don't know if I'm weird like that, or I just find them weird.
Necessary for society, for human life.
Oh, they 100% are, yeah. Did you know there's, carnivorous bees in South America?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, they eat meat.
Oh. Weird.
I'm not going to them. Because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna see them. I'm gonna say, "Oh, cute," and get eaten by them.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so cute! And death.
Yeah. Did you stream anything last night or no?
No, I had such a bad headache.
Oh.
It was not.
Oh my god. Like, because yesterday was my mom's birthday. And
yeah.
And I told her, you said happy birthday to her. And she was like, who? I said my friend. And she was like, wait, you have a friend who's a girl? I'm like, is that really how you think of me? Like, you really don't think I have friends that are girls? And I told Pedro about this because I was like, here's the thing, this wasn't the first time. My dad was surprised that I have friends who are girls. My brother was surprised. My entire family was surprised. Even my aunt, who I'm really close with. I'm like, wow, what do you guys think I am? My dad really thought out, like, because I was hanging with most boys than girls. And my dad just assumed I was just gay. And he asked me, are you gay? I'm like, no. And he was like, oh.
Okay.
That was just his response. Oh.
Okay.
I mean, No,
I mean, at least it wasn't like a good or, you know, like, okay, I mean, that's like, not so bad, I guess.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not surprised because I do hang out with more boys than girls. But, I mean, like, outside of school, but in school I hang out with a lot of girls and boys. Normal stuff. And I'm so happy my dad is, like, not a homophobe or a racist. I am so happy about that because he's still like an old school Christian.
Oh.
Yeah, but he's not homophobic or any of that. Yeah, I was like, I'm so happy about that. I'm so glad. And my father is not, and it was like, oh, I'm so happy. But my brother he really is.
No.
I think that's why I don't really. That's another thing I don't get along with him. It's like he is very, very homophobic. And I'm like, okay, that's your opinion, that's what you're saying. But if I have
wrong,
a friend
but you know, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I tell so many people about this, because I have so many gay friends and lesbian friends, and if I have a friend who is homophobic, I would tell them,
you stupid.
Whatever, don't you dare say anything about that, or you're gonna be sleeping with spiders.
Yeah.
I don't know why people make such a big deal out of it.
I honestly don't either. I really don't.
Because one, it's their decision.
Well, yeah, because like I still view them as a human being, and like that doesn't change anything.
Exactly. What's another annoying thing, because this was definitely during like during and after Christ. It was definitely after Christ, after like the whole Bible thing. They were definitely like, oh, all of this is wrong except for this one thing. And then they kept changing it.
Yeah.
And it's like, because I used to be very Christian, and because my mom's Catholic, my dad's Christian, so I'm like kind of both.
Okay, yeah.
But now I like moved away from it because it's like they keep changing the verses, they keep changing it, and it's like
I get that.
Yeah. But now I serve Dark Jar Jar.
He is very understanding. He loves everyone.
Yeah.
Even those who don't support Jar Jar.
Yeah. My mom was like really like happy. Like she had a smile for knowing one of my friends, aka you, said happy birthday to her. We all say, like, if it's one of Nathan's siblings, Nathan said happy birthday to Caitlin, one of my sisters, and she's like, I don't know who that is, and I was like, still. Well, no, it's just really funny. When I said that Nathan said happy birthday, is that the one who thinks gorillas are monkeys? Oh, I remember that.
No. Okay, then.
Wait, no, I think I still said happy birthday.
I know, yeah.
Oh, and then, yeah. But yeah, because my mom doesn't normally get like happy birthdays from strangers, or from like my friends or like anything. Mainly just from family members, mainly. But yesterday, oh my god, we went to a restaurant. We weren't there for too long. We just went to the restaurant. I thought we were gonna walk around the city, but we didn't, so we just headed back home. But oh my god, the food was amazing.
It's good. It's always good to get good food.
Yeah,
I hate buying food. I hate it, especially if it's like a new place and I'm like, what if I don't like it? You know, it's gonna be a waste of money. It's gonna be a waste of money.
Because I wanted a pasta, and I saw one called udon Hassan, and it was bits of steak with how do you say it? Onions, obviously pasta, and some other things. I was like very like scared because if I didn't like it, I would have been like annoyed with myself because I just wasted money on it.
Boom! I got a kill.
But when I tried it, that thing was so good. I was like, I want more.
I have a
want
javelin
more.
sticking out of me, as you do.
Oh, I just saw it. I saw that. Oh, what else is
Protect this guy who's AFK. Probably Tomb Raider.
Reinforcements have not yet arrived. This is it.
We just gotta hold out for 20 seconds.
I'm just running around. I'm just not even
Gosh
fighting.
darn it, there was somebody with an Agathian shield, and I was like, why are you attacking me?
To be honest, he looked like a teammate. I didn't pay no mind to it. I thought it was just a teammate who accidentally
Victory, we won!
Oh wait, is it true? Because I've been hearing this from people. When you get a puppy or a cat fixed, their personalities kind of change, or is that completely untrue?
I don't think so.
I'm asking you because you have like 50 billion.
They might be like not as energetic for like the beginning, but I also don't think they understand what's going on. But there's really no reason for why a change in personality should occur. But yeah, I mean, definitely after like the first, several days, they're like, well, they're probably.
Oh yeah, at first they're gonna be acting a little bit different
from drugs,
and they'll be like, where is it?
Well, but like, yeah, no, they shouldn't. They should be just as energetic.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was like watching Pengu's stream, right, yesterday, while I was playing Elden Ring. And I made a huge boo-boo in Elden Ring.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, Pengu, I effed up. I effed up. I'm taking a break from this game, like, an hour later I went back. No, not even an hour, it was like literally 5 minutes later. I'm like, okay, I think I can fix this. So, and I did fix it, thankfully. But now I messed up again. Because now... Wait, what did I mess up with? Oh yeah, because now I'm stuck.
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, I kind of forgot what I was doing. But yeah, I completely forgot, no. I had no clue where I was, or am right now, and I don't know how to get out.
Oh.
Because you could get lost so easily in Elden Ring. I've got lost in it like 100 times already. And as you can see. But are you still planning on getting Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Just giving you a heads up, the story is kind of unclear. You have to like read the lore. You have to literally read.
Okay.
The stuff you get and listen carefully.
Okay, you have an Agathian shield. Okay, but you are a mason.
Yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up about that. And there are a few things they still need to fix in Elden Ring. But they're not like completely game breaking. It's just kind of tedious. Yeah, it's annoying. But yeah, overall the story isn't very clear. You have to like read it, or if you do play it, I would recommend just like if you ever beat the game and you're still confused, I would recommend a YouTuber explaining the story and like that. Because me, I have no clue what the hell's going on. Me, I only understand I'm killing stuff. I'm like, what? Is there a reason? But you want to know how many endings there are in Elden Ring?
How many?
6.
Oofda, why?
Each one is really cool though. Each one is very different from one another. Like, I'm not gonna explain why, because it's gonna give spoilers.
Okay.
But yeah, there's 6 endings, and I'm like, when I first saw that, I'm like, excuse me, what? And I read, I'm like, oh, that's fine. Oh, I forgot I'm a Mason. I forgot I'm in the game. I was just running around. Just
You're like, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Oh,
yeah,
What's up, Jack?
I bought another game.
Oh no, what game?
No, it was very cheap. It was $8.
Okay, but
$8.
still.
PC Builder.
I saw! Yeah, you got like a trophy or something.
Yeah, I got the trophy finishing how to build a PC. I wanted a game where I could just chill and just build and like that. If I ever get
If I ever get a PC.
Yeah, because I am. They're expensive.
They are expensive.
Especially building a custom PC, because my friend was building one. Oh my god, it was so expensive because he bought a GPU. You wanna know how much he spent on that one GPU? 1,200.
Dang.
Yeah, he bought a case for 500, GPU for 1,200, something like that. I know it was over 1,000, and that's all he got. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not building a PC anymore. I'm gonna sell this stuff."
Oh no, that's not what I meant to do.
You're nuts.
Did you get hit by the drowsies? Or...
No, not yet anyway. We'll see.
Oh my god.
I missed. There's somebody over there.
Well done.
We might not even finish doing this today because there's only gonna be an hour left of sunlight. And they're not even back yet, so... Ow!
We're just gonna fire
Stop
randomly
shooting
and
me.
hope for the best.
Yeah, I also got another game,
Oh no!
Madden 22. But here's the thing, I got it for free.
Oh.
Like, I got the full game for free, it's not even a trial. And I don't know why. I think someone at EA messed up badly.
Hey, that's rude.
Oh, I think they're back.
Seeing as how your puppies are going crazy,
Yeah.
I would say that's a fair assumption.
Oh, no, they're not back. They're
Just
biking
going
from the
crazy?
other side. Yeah, they're going crazy. I think they see a demon.
Belongs to the Mason Order. Quickly, escort the caravan forward.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna check on...
Yeah,
what
go
they're
check
barking
on
at.
them. Oopsie. Did not mean to fire that shot. We're getting so close to the war bow. We're getting so close and yet so far away. Gotta be close. No! I died. 8 deaths and only 4 takedowns? What?
I'm back. They were just barking at the neighbor.
Oh,
Other
okay.
came out, and Lala was like, because it was music, and it looked like she was dancing, playing to the music, but she just wanted to get on her back so like a rubber belly.
Oh, rub your belly, rub it.
Yeah, I rubbed it a little bit. I came inside because my back is killing me and my stomach still hurts.
Oh no! You're probably dying.
Oh, well.
Probably got a demon in you or something.
Yeah, it's probably my addiction to Elden Ring. Yeah, I've been drinking tea with regular mint tea and another like how is it tea bag to help with like the stomach and digestive system, and I've been taking ibuprofen. My brother told me to take 3 at once. I'm like, what?
I mean, that's how many I take.
Well, I don't normally take like ibuprofen, like pharmaceutical drugs. So 3 is too much for me. I'm not calling you a druggie. It's just I mean, yeah, I'm calling you a druggie.
I just got bullied by 2 people.
How's the weather, by the way, in Minnesota?
It's overcast. It's cloudy right now, but it's like 50.
Over here is very nice. It's sunny. It's chilly.
Yeah, it's a bit chilly.
Good way. Well, it helps because like the sun beaming on me, I was like, it was just hot for me, but the wind was helping. I stole the ballista.
Were you going to say bulldozer?
I was gonna say blah. But I did.
I stole their bulldozer. Okay, what?
Shot me with an arrow. Let me get 1 kill at least. No, I didn't.
Ball happened locks.
Yeah, on Pengu's stream yesterday, while she was playing Forbidden West, she was having trouble with this one like activity. Well, she was having trouble with 2, and just me being it and bullying her. Yeah, she got past it. But on Elden Ring, when I was trying to get past this one boss, I couldn't. It almost threw my controller across. No, because I'm a mage. And this boss, you specifically need to use a sword. A specific sword for it. So that's why I was like getting irritated, because I'm a puny little wimp. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, you're a squishy wizard, as most mages are.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, game, why you do this to me? Yeah, so many people are quitting Elden Ring, by the way, because of the one boss who is, it's understandable, he is one of the hardest bosses in the game for no reason. And how much, like, so many YouTubers, streamers, and just Elden Ring players are quitting the game because of him.
Door, I am yelling, holy cow, Forbidden West was so good.
You finished?
I finished. Sinky, I have the platinum, catch up to me. I have a platinum this year. And I platinumed earlier the year that I played. I usually do 1 platinum a year, and I've already obtained that, and it's only March. It was a 10 out of 10, dudes. I can't even. It was so good.
That's good.
I can't even. Also, Horizon has the coolest credits.
But I mean, even Horizon Whatever it was had really
They're
good.
Yeah, they're like so cool, man. Because they do the map and everything. The world, the credits were really long because Horizon is a really big game. But I sat through them happily because they are so cool, and I'm gonna be the bold pengu and go ahead and say Forbidden West was a 10 out of 10 for me, and I never do that.
Maybe today, boys. Maybe today. We'll see.
And I just, man, it was so good. Sinky, thanks for buying it for me. I assure you it was well worth the money. It definitely lived up to the pengu hype. Dude, it was so good!
Good.
Now, I know it won't win Game of the Year this year because that's for sure going to be Elden Ring.
But it'll be up there.
It's my Game of the Year. It'll definitely be up there because it's really good. I think critics agreed it was really good, but nothing will beat Elden Ring this year.
I don't know. I feel like Elden Ring is very
Sinky,
exclusive.
Gamers are the ones who vote, and what are gamers doing right now? All yelling about how good Elden Ring is, which is fine. Elden Ring
I think
is
it's
also
gonna
a
die
fantastic
down
game.
very quickly.
I don't know, man. We'll see. We're talking about Game of the Year, and I said Forbidden West probably won't win because Elden Ring will, but Horizon's my Game of the Year.
We're gonna have to wait and see because Elden Ring.
How many people are talking about how good it is right now?
But Pengu, a lot of them are quitting the game because of one boss.
Understandable. When has that ever stopped souls from being loved?
Good point.
There's one.
When has that ever stopped souls?
Best game of the year. You're right, boys. You're right. Battlefield 2042, best game. I need to eat, man. Holy cow. What are they called? Operators? They're not called operators, but oh my goodness. Let's talk about a gaming controversy.
Oh, hit me. I'm gonna tweet this.
There's no building in Fortnite. For like a week.
True?
For like a week.
I thought my friend was lying to me.
No, there's no building, and everyone's like, alright, now it's gonna get super easy.
Oh, now I remember why I didn't care, because I don't care about Fortnite. I remember. Fortnite does. I hate Fortnite.
My sister plays Fortnite, so.
The last time I played Fortnite was
no Fortnite, only Forbidden West love here.
No, I can't remember which one is the super, it's like, it's Dark Souls boss where there are two people and then when you kill one of them, the other one gets stronger. It's Smog.
But I'm so confused, what?
Yeah, there's this one, the reason why I will never play Dark Souls, the first one, is because of a boss called Ornstein and Smog. I think.
Is it like a duo boss?
It's a duo boss, and when you kill one of them, the other one gets immensely stronger. And I'm like, no thank you. And it's like one of the hardest Souls bosses. And I'm like, nope, no thank you. That's one of the reasons why I won't play Dark Souls. Even I don't have Dark Souls.
You want to know something about Elden Ring?
What?
There is a boss like that.
Shut up!
No, but it's doable.
I hate bosses like that.
No, but Sinky, they are doable. They're not that, like, everyone's getting passed on, like, pretty easily. No one has complained about them.
Fortnite so yesterday.
So, you don't have to worry about the double bosses. There are a few double bosses that could be annoying, but none of them actually get stronger when the other one dies. No, most of them just stay the same. They don't really change. Maybe their attack pattern changes like a little bit, but nothing like crazy. So, I hate that. The boss that I'm stuck at, I want to murder him so bad. I hate him.
Sorry to interrupt your moment, but Forbidden West good.
I'm literally about to buy it in a second.
Sorry to interrupt.
That's good.
I'm about to buy it for Forbidden West in a second.
Do not let your soul be taken. I never played Dark Souls 3 during my break. I had such an unproductive break.
Oof.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I'm
gonna write, I'm gonna, you know, read. No.
To be honest, my brain thought you said you're gonna riot.
I'm gonna riot.
Understandable.
I'm gonna start a revolution. Don't know what we're revolting, but I'm gonna start one.
Bolshevik Revolution 2.0. Bolshevik Revolution 2.0.
It's gonna be a great experience. I'm gonna become dictator.
Okay, I'll only join if there's free French fries and free sushi.
Quick Trip will be everywhere.
You had me at Quick Trip will be everywhere.
But we'll still keep it 40% of profits go to the employees.
Keep it up! We have liberated half of the prisoners!
Oh, hi. Oh, wow. That's a lot of enemies. I'm getting hit by a sledgehammer.
No, I had an appraisal meeting with one of my bosses to say how good I am, how great of an employee I am. And so, like, there's a rating scale, okay? 3 is, like, you're on point, like, everyone gets a 3. 4 is above at, like, you're doing so well. You're going above and beyond. And then below that is, like, do better. Okay? And so we're going through this, and I got 3s on everything, okay? Which is, you know, I think I'm better, but, you know, whatever. It's fine.
What do you know?
It's fine. I think I'm above and beyond. But then we get to, like, dedication to, like, your work and all of that, your work ethic.
All those prisoners have been liberated.
Yeah, you know, you're always on time, you know,
Reach the gate so that we may enter
you
the
don't miss
village.
shifts, and when you do miss a shift, you get somebody to cover it. And I'm like, ma'am, I actually haven't missed a shift. I have perfect attendance. Okay, ma'am, this is one of the things that I should be above and beyond, okay? I have not missed a single shift. I have taken people's shifts when I've been asked when I can. Sometimes they're like, hey, Cynthia, can you, like, yesterday, like, somebody wanted me to work Friday night or Saturday night. No.
No, thank you.
Gotta go partying. But I was like, ma'am, I haven't missed a single day, okay? A single day. But yeah, sure, I'm your average employee. Okay, whatever.
I have a feeling that person just doesn't like you, or they got you.
No, they love me. Because I'm like one of the only few people who can do everything in the store, except I haven't been taught a lot of things. Much to everyone's surprise, because we're supposed to have like a safety walk where we like go around the store and say like, this is how you turn off the pumps. You know, this is what happens, you know, here. And this is where the fire extinguishers are. I haven't been taught that. I haven't gone through that walk and they're like, are you serious? I mean, hey, would I lie about that? And I was like, no, I haven't been. No, because then we were talking, it was getting trained in the kitchen. And so then, the person training was like, so do you know what to do when there's an oil fire? You're employee of the year. I am well, no, that's my mom. My mom's employee of the year.
Do you guys have an emergency shotgun?
We do not have an emergency shotgun. Maybe I should ask them about that, though.
Yeah, emergency AR-15
no, and so she's like, what are you supposed to do for an oil fire? And she's like, Cynthia, do you know what you're supposed to do for an oil fire? And I was like, well, I know you're supposed to put baking powder on it, you know, to quell the flames. And I was like, but I don't think we have any baking powder here. So I was like, you just put water on it. Do not put water on an oil fire. And she was like, no. And I was like, don't worry, I was kidding. Okay, I do know you're not supposed to do that. Don't worry, I won't, you know, if I know not to.
Put water on it. I put like 8 buckets on.
Should I put more oil?
Should I put more oil or should I add more fire?
Like, what are we like? What's the first thing we're supposed to do for an oil fire? And I was like, cry.
Oh god, there's a fire!
Should I add more fire to it? Should I add more fire?
Should I yell at it?
Go away!
Should I be like the passive-aggressive Minnesotan? You should leave! I'm not gonna be too- I'm not angry, I'm not sad, I'm just disappointed.
Wait,
Oh, there's something in the oven. I was like... Or, not the oven, in the freezer. It's like, why don't we just have a fire extinguisher?
Yeah, why don't they?
Yeah, see, I don't know where that happened, so I was talking to Mom. I was like, yeah, hopefully if something goes wrong in the store, I'm not the only one working, because I actually don't know where anything is. And I've been working there for about a year.
If I saw the fire, I'll probably just cook some, like, sausages.
No, if there's an oil fire, I am running out, okay? The oil scares me, number one. Oil scares me. Thanks, PSA. That stupid PSA scared the crap out of me about oil burns.
Why?
It was just traumatizing, so now I'm terrified of the fryer.
What do you mean, why?
Yeah, why?
There was this one specific PSA that
why
legit
are you
scared
scared
me.
of fire?
That legit scares me.
Fire, you could cook a kebab on it.
Make some, make some, well, we do have pretzels. We'll make some pretzels with the fire.
Oh, some s'mores.
I'm actually not a big fan of s'mores. Mostly because see, I think part of the reason why I don't like s'mores is that the smoke really irritates my eyes.
I don't like s'mores
the
because
flame irritates my eyes. Plus, I'm not a big fan of chocolate, so like.
I mean, you could make s'mores without chocolate. You can make s'mores without chocolate. You can make it just regular
That's not a s'more in that case.
Yes, it is. It's still technically a s'more.
I lost connection.
S'mores are made with chocolate, you fool.
But, I mean, not necessarily. I make s'mores
He's gonna come
chocolate.
in and go, Sinky, that's not how s'mores are made.
I lost connection to the host. Sniper, are you still in the game?
I'm still in the game.
Pengu, that's not a s'mores. This is by definition what a s'more is.
Alright, I'm gonna send you another invite if you wanna join.
Pengu, that's not a s'mores. This is a s'more.
Anyway, I appreciate everyone watching. We're having conversations about s'mores.
What is a s'more?
I mean, I'm
sorry, did you just say a schmore? Can I have s'more? S'more what?
I'm living on Forbidden West right now. I mean,
need
man.
chocolate for it. You do need chocolate.
Man.
Well, duh, that's what it's graham cracker?
Graham cracker? Marshmallow?
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Marshmallow, graham cracker. I mean, you don't always
and then chocolate.
No, it has to be a graham cracker, okay? It has to be a graham cracker.
But if you can't find it, because in New York it's very hard to find it.
What do you mean it's hard to find a graham cracker? Just buy a graham cracker! Just go to the store! Do you not have Target?
Walk to the store.
You know what I do believe has graham crackers?
Minnesota.
Quick Trip.
Quick Trip.
I think Quick Trip has graham crackers.
Oh, hail Quick Trip.
Go to your local shop, Sniper, walk up, find where they put the crackers and stuff, and then just buy graham crackers.
I don't know if graham crackers are by crackers, Kristen. I would assume they are, but like, let's not assume.
They've got crackers in the name, okay?
They've got crackers in the name.
Not putting a mute so they would like confuse me.
Yeah, because the koala bear's definitely a bear.
I'm out of Pop-Tarts.
Oh no, you poor thing.
I finished my Pop-Tarts, so I'm like, do I go buy more, or
See,
do I
now,
just...
Kristen's weird, if I do remember correctly. You like brown sugar Pop-Tarts, do you not?
I mean, I won't complain if that's the only thing available. I'll eat it. Because guess what, Sinky? It's just food! Still a Pop-Tart at the end of the day.
It's still a Pop-Tart at the end of the day.
No.
I want Pop-Tarts now.
Yeah.
I can't get Pop-Tarts in Poland. There's no Pop-Tarts in Poland. And
That's a real shame. Leave. That's it. Come back to the US.
Oh, we're getting a new
What's your reason for moving back? Pop-Tarts.
But, I forgot to tell you guys this.
Business or pleasure? You're talking with the TSA. Business or pleasure?
Pop-Tarts.
Pop-Tarts. I'm sorry, what? Pop-Tarts.
Just buy a bunch
Well, it
of
doesn't have
Pop-Tarts.
For vacation purposes or for vacation? Pop-Tarts.
I mean, Pop-Tarts not being in Europe doesn't surprise me, considering I do believe they're from America.
I'm sure you could find like a version of Pop-Tarts.
Probably. Yeah.
Because they're made by Kellogg's. And Kellogg's is, you know, American!
I forgot to tell you guys this. We're getting a new router, so our internet should be
nice.
faster. Finally.
Sniper, I have a hardline connection, so imagine having bad internet. It couldn't be me.
Yeah, but imagine taking a whole day just to download a 5 gigabyte.
I mean,
Poor thing.
only my PS5 is hooked up with hardline, not my phone.
Because my parents wanted to
Or
get
when it
Starlink.
likes to work, my broken laptop.
My parents wanted to get Starlink, but I was telling them it's too expensive. If you're getting Starlink, you have to pay like over $900 a month.
Oh yeah, I know.
That's just
I
too
wonder
much.
how
I was
much we
just
pay for internet.
I think if you have Spectrum, it's like a max 100, I would say, depending.
I don't pay anything. I lost connection again.
Is my phone expiration date on my phone?
So yeah, it's like over 100. It's over.
Imagine having to deal
It's
with this.
over
That's not my
9,000.
That's
I know
so bad.
memes. I know memes. Is that a meme? Is that what we call a
That is
meme?
Yes, that's a meme.
Is that a meme?
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
like really
yes, it
down
is.
with today's lingo.
With today's lingo, I am part of the culture.
I am part of the hip squad.
Please don't say that.
I still say Gucci, but I say Gucci as in like good or do I say Gucci?
I
I don't even know
hate
if I say
hearing that word
Gucci
Gucci.
anymore. No, when I work when like a couple years ago when I was All right, Augsburg.
Oh no, Microsoft is really killing
There we
Internet
go.
Explorer. On June 15th, Internet
I
Explorer
lost
will be
connection
yeeted.
again.
Yeah.
It'll be replaced by Microsoft Edge. Which my laptop always tells me to use, but I'm a rebel and I use Chrome.
I use Chrome too.
I use. What do I even use?
I'm a rebel. It tells me you should use Edge because it's built for this, and I'm like, no, Google Chrome.
I use 4 different browsers.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't
I
know.
mean, on my
use
phone.
Snipey, I'm sending you another invite.
I'm a
Okay,
rebel. I will not
alright.
use Edge. They can't make me.
Internet
I have
gods, I
Edge.
need you to like actually work for me, please. Thank you.
I have Edge.
Viva
I
la
have
Revolution.
I have Chrome, and I have one more.
Oh my gosh. I thought I was playing Warrior still. I'm playing Machinist. Oh my god, that was dumb.
So,
But Internet Explorer is being yeeted on the 15th. But all of our Internet Explorer memes.
So,
Because it's the slowest thing.
so, Pengu, Above Forbidden West.
Yes.
Should I get it?
No.
I'm getting it.
You should play
Alright.
Elden Ring first.
Do you know how long it's gonna take me to finish it?
Exactly.
I'm going for all the. Pengu, I'm going for all the endings. I'm
Yeah,
going for
exactly.
platinum.
We should only focus on one game at a time because Forbidden West is just as long.
I don't know how to do
If
Be
you're
like
trying
me
to
and
do
just do
everything.
50 bajillion games at once.
Yeah, I'm thinking,
I'm-
why don't you ever beat
I'm-
games? Because you're doing 5 of them at once. This is why I limited myself
really-
to at most 2 at a time. But even
But
then,
that's so
only-
boring.
I do 1 at a time
Yeah.
now. Okay, miss, it's boring. At least I get through my backlog.
Alright, man.
I'm
You
It's
didn't
boring.
need
Yeah,
to.
well, at least I actually make progress on my backlog.
Ma'am, that is rude.
Now I have
Those
to
are fun.
download the game I bought at Target.
Oh, which
Which-
game?
Going to open right now because I need to make sure I download it. It's a secret, Sniper. You'll see tomorrow when I stream it, assuming I download it
Is it
today.
Is it
It's a
I'm not
surprise.
even gonna say it. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to get.
It's
Nah.
not the no-no game, I assure you.
No, not. I wasn't gonna say that. I was
What were you
gonna
gonna say?
The dark lord of the Sith.
No.
Lord
I can open this. My goodness, can I open this? Where's my
I got
pen?
an email from BioWare saying 20% get 20% off your Solarian, and I was like, oh my goodness, did they just put? No, it's the stupid statue. I want no stupid statue.
Okay,
I want
this
the
PvP
plush.
match is not going very good. You don't need anything, Sinky.
I know.
You need everything. You need the
Okay,
puppy.
I'm going to open this. There we go. I just gotta make sure I download it.
So, today is the first day I'm going to see my professor without a mask.
Okay.
Wait, you guys are still wearing masks?
Genius, I
You
will
just-
wear my mask until I get boosted.
Yeah, we are, mask mandate.
In Poland, we
Supposed-
don't. In Poland, they took off the mask restrictions.
Yeah,
for,
and
like,
Poland's
outside
not as bad as
anyway.
the US now, is it, when it came to COVID?
I don't know, but I'm just saying I got used to it. I kind of.
Also,
Oh,
I'm going to keep wearing my mask because I can. Because I don't like people in general, Sniper.
I'm the same. I just
Masks
wear a
means
mask.
people will leave me alone, so
Maybe
like,
we're
I'll
on
wear it.
opposite teams. Because
Oh,
I'm
hey,
wearing
this came with
10 people.
stickers. That's nice.
You're having a Gatling shield. That's illegal. Go.
It came with stickers.
I'm gonna take you to
molested?
court. I'm taking you to court. That's a Gatling shield. That's illegal.
Wait, is this you? Hey,
Wow,
I took
really?
you down!
Put this on my chair to make sure I
Really,
download it.
Cynthia? Really?
Okay.
I think you killed me.
Is this friendship murder happening here? Is that
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
nothing new. I'm going with the Sinky. Die. No. Come back here.
You're running
I
away.
threw my shield at you.
God damn it. I almost killed Sinky.
That's rude.
Wait, I picked up an Agathian shield and it's not Agathian anymore, it's a Mason.
chose
Excuse me.
I chose a character with a shovel. I see you. Ow! This shovel sucks. Just kill me. Just kill me. Just kill me. Wait, that's not even you.
I know, cause I heard like you were like, oh I see you, and I was spawning in and I was like, obviously you don't see me.
I thought that was you. I feel stupid now.
Oh boy! Ghostwire Tokyo reviews are coming out.
Oh,
I am reading it, and honestly, it seems to be overly positive, though I once again want to ask why review sites keep giving reviewers games that the reviewer very clearly doesn't enjoy. Because someone gave it a 4 out of 10, citing
Shut
first
up.
person misadventure, but then said they don't like first person. Then why are you reviewing it?
You don't have a say in this, sir. Leave.
Why are you I'm seeing 8 out of 10, 4.5 out of 10. It's not going to be perfect, but when is a game ever perfect?
There's no such thing as perfection.
Actually, Forbidden West would like to have
Hey, but Pangle.
It's
There's
not
no such thing
perfect.
as
I just think
perfection.
it is. That's why I said 10 out of 10.
Final Fantasy X. You killed me! Congratulations! Final Fantasy X
That's
would
why-
also like a word with you.
Yeah.
I wanted to say Elden Ring is perfection. No, it's
So I
There are flaws in
Follow-
every
well,
game.
okay,
I'm
so
simply
there was-
ignoring Forbidden West's flaws because every time I struggled at the game, it was just because I was trashed. Like the melee pits, yeah, I just suck.
so
I just suck at melee.
there was
About
a
what happened.
Strike, I'm too dumb to understand. Hunter Trials, well, it forces me to adhere to a playstyle that usually I don't like. The Relic Ruin puzzles, yeah, I suck at those. But that's in every game.
Okay, so I was looking at this Twitter thingy-mabobber,
Twitter
And-
thingy-mabobber. Got
and
it.
it was like a tweet, and then people responding to the tweet. and it was say your give your
Oh.
hot take on Final Fantasy. Like, what's your hot take on it?
10-2 was good, and so was 13. 13 was actually good.
So, people were like, Final Fantasy 7 wasn't actually that good.
Okay, that is up for debate.
And somebody said 6 was overrated. Like, if anything, it's underrated.
Underrated, because 7 is way more popular. To an extent,
Well, no,
you could probably argue that 7
said,
is overrated.
I hate using the word overrated, because it is great. It is a marvel. It completely changed gaming.
Oh,
anyway, somebody was like, 8's the best, and I was like, 8 is not the best.
8 is arguably, the worst. I'm sorry. That plotline and combat is so hard to follow. I tried to play 8.
Like, I won't do it because of combat. Like, I will watch somebody play it, but I won't do it because I don't want to.
An hour in. See, Sinky, you know the problem with 8's combat?
Well, isn't it like the more you level up, the harder it gets?
The more you level up, the harder it is.
So, like, not leveling is actually...
So, going level 1 is probably better, but, like, how am I supposed to be strong?
I'm gonna pretend I understand what you guys are talking about.
No, you can't, Sniper, because you don't play Final Fantasy.
No, because it was, somebody said, 8.
I mean, 7, you can argue fan-wise to an extent that it does get talked about a bit too much. But it was
like, a
massive achievement in gaming.
What's up, Ebola?
With its funky little graphics back in 1997.
No, because somebody said, another one said, like, Sephiroth actually isn't that good of a villain. But the thing is, he compared it because we have the likes of Emmett and that's
not fair.
And I was like, that's not fair.
See, Sinky, I watched a YouTube video the other day. It was 8 hours long. I was listening to it. And it was someone trying to rate Final Fantasy music, their top 100 songs. And what they said at the start, that doing so, trying to list Final Fantasy songs is impossible. Because how do you rate like, an SNES song, like Dancing Mad in its original form, to Advent Children One Winged Angel?
See, I honestly think...
It's not fair, because over time... Things
like
changed.
My top 3 would be Tazanarkin, Libera Fatale, and... Well, see, again, the thing is, are you talking like Uematsu, or are you talking like Final Fantasy in general?
They were all Final Fantasy. It was a good list.
You know, because then there's like different, you know, because what, Soken?
Soken's really good at Final Fantasy 14.
No, and then another one was, because somebody said, 8 is the best, sort of like pre-10, then after 10, it's 12's the best. No,
I wouldn't go that far.
No, and then somebody, I know,
12
right?
is good, sure, but I wouldn't go that far.
No, and then somebody said they shouldn't have named Final Fantasy 11 and 14 the numbers. They should have done online 1 and 2, and I was like, okay, that sounds super stupid, though, not gonna lie.
But they're mainline games. They're still mainline. Okay, Mr. Final Fantasy, Hinaro Sakaguchi himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the creator of Final Fantasy, said 14 is a Final Fantasy just as much as 1. See, I don't know what's with the inconsistency that it shouldn't count.
What's your favorite Final Fantasy?
Online
Final Fantasy Online 2. What?
Final Fantasy 14, however, much.
No,
but they're like, but 14 shouldn't count because it's an MMO, but like...
See, I
Mr.
can't,
Final Fantasy said.
See, the thing is, for me, I can't compare Final Fantasy 14 to 10. Because I spent way more time on 10. This is why
when you ask me what's my favorite
14.
Final Fantasy, I'll tell you it's 14, but if I'm not counting 14 based on single player alone, it's 6.
Because, let's just be honest, 14 really is about, I mean, it's all the same characters, but it's really, how many patches, how many expansions? Like 4 games!
Realm Reborn, Heaven's Word, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Wanderer.
No, another one was, the...
5 different stories.
The,
and more to
turn-based combat really wasn't very good.
I beg to differ.
Somebody said that it was good for bosses, but not normal, like, not non-boss fighting, and I was like, okay, I get that.
That's fair.
Because it
It
does
also
get
depends
super
on which Final
repetitive.
Fantasy you're playing, because each Final Fantasy used a different turn base, but that was the thing when I was level grinding in 6, it got so repetitive when I was teaching everyone Ultima.
But I was like, I don't think that's, because I know a lot of people, because, well, the thing is, a lot of, like, post-gen stuff, or, like, they have turned away from, turn-based combat. So I'm like, but, I mean, that's not like, I'm sure, like, you can be a fan of Final Fantasy and never play a game with turn-based combat. Because I think, what, it stopped with 12? Or at least with 13.
11.
Well, 11, but 11
is when they
very...
stopped, and then 11 was when they just realized why bother with it, and 12 uses an altered form of active combat, like 11. And ever since then, it's been an active, timey stuff.
I was like, I don't think that's really a...
Real time, no more turn-based.
None of them were like, no one cares, like Tifa or Air, it doesn't really matter. No one said that. That wasn't a hot take.
Good. Oh.
Did anyone say Final Fantasy 15 was actually good?
Somebody did say that
I'm sure
gameplay-wise it was good. It could have, like, I enjoyed it, I just didn't really know what was going on. There was just a lot of missed potential.
It was a little mishandled in development. That's the only problem.
I'm Beth Girl. Who has...
Where's your
15
DLC?
lines?
Give it time! This girl, where's your DLC? And then it never came because 15 died in a weird way. I remember when that happened. Stamper, you can't fit into this conversation, I'm sorry.
No, I cannot.
No, but I'm
fine.
still not sorry. Let's see, back to...
Wow.
No, I'm trying to remember any other hot takes. But the one about Sephiroth not being a very good villain was super interesting because I'm like, you can't compare him to. I guess if you want, you could do like the remaster or the remake.
Well, remake's not done yet, though. Remake's not done. So even then,
like you can't compare it.
Sephiroth isn't done yet, so Emmett freaking Selk.
Emmett and Xenos. Because it's a different time, you know. We've had a
They also all
in...
tackle different things.
Yeah.
Best Final Fantasy villain is Kefka, and nope, I will not be deterred from this. You know why he's the best, Sinky?
Because he actually wins?
Because he actually freaking wins!
Like you, Kristen, don't spoil it. But he actually wins for a bit?
No context, but he actually straight up wins. The clown wins! It's very good. Very good. He's also just a well-written maniac, so...
He was... I was gonna say he was the Joker before the Joker, but the Joker was before.
He was a well-written maniac.
I want some tacos.
That's nice. Let's see what other Final Fantasy things can we talk
Okay,
about.
so it was unpopular Final Fantasy opinion.
13 was actually good. It's just
somebody says the spin-offs don't matter.
Excuse me, like, Tactics is as much a Final Fantasy
but the thing is, like,
2.
Like, what does that mean doesn't matter? Like, are you saying, like, doesn't matter, like story-wise? Well, I mean, that's every Final Fantasy. Like, you don't have to play...
Tactics was very good. It just hasn't been
except this person says except Crisis Core.
No, if you're saying spin-offs don't count, that means Crisis Core don't count either.
Okay, ready?
We can't pick and choose what counts.
This is the person. Okay, ready? Final Fantasy. This is one person. Final Fantasy VI is overrated, and it stopped being great once the second half of the game started. Final Fantasy.
The second half is the best part.
Final Fantasy VIII is one of the best and most important Final Fantasy games ever.
Good luck following that timeline.
Oh boy. Squall is the best Final Fantasy protagonist and the best looking guy. Well, see, and no, this is the part. Advent Children did not ruin Cloud's character. I wasn't even aware that was a thing. Do people not like Advent Children?
Do people say it did? If anything, I thought it made it
better.
better.
Like, Squall the best character, okay.
I would be so bold and say Lightning is better than Squall.
Ooh.
Well, okay,
Saber,
see,
you still can't fit
again,
it. Sorry.
like, how do we, like, what are we defining as
that's
best
not
character?
fair. Honestly,
If
that's
we
not
say
fair.
who me personally, my bias, Titus is. Titus or Yuna. Because
I
the character,
will humbly suggest that
character
one
arc.
of the 14 main characters is 6.
The character arc, again, it's like, how do you define what's the best character? Is it the best
You don't.
change?
That's why these things
Is
are
it...
stupid.
I'm sorry, I do believe, now granted, I haven't finished all of 8, I played like about 2 minutes of 8.
I played it an hour.
I don't think he has a change!
He doesn't.
Like,
He
I
kinda
think he
stays his
starts
little...
as a moody, sort of moody, and he
kinda
sort of
stays that way.
ends with the moodiness. Plus, the thing with 8 is
do.
that the plot twist is very stupid. Or, not
I
the
mean,
plot twist, but the change
time
and where he gets
compression.
impaled is...
Time compression and aliens.
But no, I think honestly, if we talk about character development, it has to be Titus or Yuna.
I dare I say it that listing Final Fantasy characters is just as pointless as
it's
trying to do the
Vaughn.
OST.
Vaughn is
You're
Vaughn's
right,
the best
Vaughn
character.
isn't even the main character of 12. Did you know that? He's not even the main character of 12. He's just along for the ride, and that makes him the best.
Ow.
He's not even the main character.
But 8 being the best, okay.
I don't think I would go that far. Was 8 good? Maybe. I don't know. I only played it for an hour.
Okay, this person
Maybe
says,
it was.
8 isn't that bad, and I love the junction system. You can love
no,
it, but
Junction
the
system
thing
was
is,
worst. Junction was what
I feel
killed
like-
it!
I feel like everyone sort of can learn. I mean, I guess you could learn the junction system, but like it's fairly easy to adapt to the turn-based system.
Thank you, don't
Junction was weird. Also, why Junction when Limit Break was better? That's the
Okay,
problem.
alright, here we go, here we
here's
go,
our
here we
Junction
go.
system, but
Okay,
Limit Break
this
was better.
person says 8 isn't that bad. I love the junction system. It's nice having a different battle system. Aerith
mean,
isn't
maybe.
Zack's girl. She clearly moved on from him. Apparently not in Advent Children. She loves Cloud after getting to know him, and if she didn't die, they'd be endgame. That is law. Okay, actually, no. No.
I
shut up.
humbly
Shut up.
would like to point out that that has literally
Actually,
been...
I actually agree with this part. Okay, so he continues. I'm assuming. Actually, I don't know if this is the same tweet, but let me finish. Okay, Final Fantasy X-2 is a fun game, or is fun. It's a good game. I second that. The music.
was.
Honestly, the theme. I love Uematsu. It might be better than Tizanarkin. Because Tizanarkin just makes me sad. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Tifa and Aerith are just as good as each other, and their friendship is beautiful. Reducing them to
It
a
is.
petty love triangle is doing them a disservice.
It's true. And you know what I love about 7 or Sinky?
That's actually really true, though. Like, I wouldn't have really thought
They
about
get
that.
along. It's like the only
But
issue
that is really
with
what
the
they've been
shipping wars
reduced
in
to.
fandom.
That's what they've been
It's-
reduced to.
It's legit
And yet,
in
they are
fandom
both
thing.
badasses in their own right.
The shipping thing is just an in fandom.
Okay,
thing. It's
alright,
very
I like
annoying.
that.
So annoying.
Spirits Within isn't a bad movie, it's a bad Final Fantasy movie.
It's a bad Final Fantasy. Not a bad movie.
Oh, this person, the
Vibe Squad movie night where we watched Spirits Within.
11 and 9 shouldn't be main games. Okay, you're wrong. The 13 trilogy is actually pretty good. Type 0 deserves significantly more love.
It should
Final
be.
Fantasy 7 is super overrated.
To an extent within the fan base, maybe. Does it deserve all the acclaim it gets? Absolutely.
This
Does
person
the
says
fandom go a bit over the
Gaius
top?
Von-
Maybe.
Von
Baelsar.
Baelsar is redeemable,
I mean,
and
up for
it's right
debate.
to have a redemption arc.
Up for debate in 14, maybe.
Final Fantasy 13 isn't bad.
It's not.
Well,
It's
I
really
think
not.
part of the thing with 8, it was a different combat, and it had to come after 10 and 12.
I'm friendly.
Maybe I am so sorry we're having
No,
this conversation.
This is fine. Keep going. Saber,
No,
this
but
is
I
this
think-
is how I feel when y'all talk about the no game or
I
Mass
think-
Effect.
I know.
I think
I know, that's why I'm
with
like fine with
13, the party members not necessarily controversial, are not likable. Not necessarily Lightning. Snow isn't. Vanille isn't. And Hope isn't.
Vanille's problem is that she's kind of annoying.
See, I think when you don't have likable
Snow is
characters
arguably
or
annoying.
Sympathetic, and well, see the thing with Lightning is the female version of Cloud, or at least that's how she's portrayed. She's the female version of Cloud.
At least she got character development.
But yeah, I think part of the reason why 13 is not as well liked, it's
it also has less
party.
than stellar combat mechanics that we can
Plus,
always
in
debate.
13,
Like party
it's
member
really
died,
like
leader dying means you wipe. Why?
But I think part of the reason why
13
is
too
not
fixed
as well
all of
liked
its problems,
is because of the party. I honestly think
Snow
that's
is annoying.
Snow's annoying. I can't stand Vanille or Hope. But I understand that Vanille is
Hope
a great
actually
addition
the
to
best
the party.
character in the game because Hope's broken as heck, but the problem is Hope's also squishy. And because he's squishy, no one can really play him because if you die, it's game over.
See, this person says Final Fantasy VII isn't in my top 5 Final Fantasies. It's fantastic, it just doesn't hit me like 9, 14, 12, 4, or 6.
I don't know if I would put 12 above 7. I really don't think I would. It's good, sure, because I played it and I can judge it, but I would not put it above.
Actually, this one I don't necessarily.
Mobius Final Fantasy is the best Final
Fantasy should
knows.
stick to being in a medieval high fantasy setting. The
See,
fan
guess
base
what?
concentrates
Guess
so
what?
hard on 7, 8, 13, and 15 in their science, sci-fi, modern aesthetic, they forget where the series originated from of knights and wizards.
Guess what? 16's going back to that! Or at least it's mostly going back to that. Because
this person says Final Fantasy was better when it was turn-based, and it's slowly losing its identity the more and more it goes into action RPG. I actually kind of agree with that, though. I kind of agree.
It's changing to match the times.
Yeah,
turn-based
but
isn't
that's what I'm saying. That's where I was about to go. Like, it is losing its identity, but I also think it's having a change of identity. And
because it's matching that which is current. And turn-based isn't really a thing anymore.
Yeah. Because, I mean...
That's why I wholeheartedly will embrace
what Final Fantasy could do is still remain turn-based, but not gain... Like, not really gain...
Anyone. It's trying to match the current player fan base.
But yeah, I don't think that's necessarily wrong. It is losing its original identity, but that's okay.
It's changing. It's matching current times. And shenanigans.
And I think, like it's doing it well. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake
7R's combat
bad.
was mostly good. 7R's combat was mostly okay. There was some flaws with it, but it was pretty decent. It was pretty decent. Plus, 7R did have a turn-based mode, too.
Okay, this person says my least favorite 7 party member is Vincent. I don't think that's controversial.
No, because he's the worst. He's cool, sure, but he has nothing going
I was
for
like,
him.
if you've actually played 7, then you know that Vincent is useless.
I mean, Dirge or Cerberus. Anyone?
Dirge, yes, Dirge. I actually don't remember Dirge.
It's really the game that stars Vincent. It's their attempt at a shooter.
Okay, this person says Final Fantasy IX is a shit show. Shame they wasted good equipment, skill learning system on a Final Fantasy with such ugly and unlikable characters.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, man. What was that?
Okay, ready? Alright, I won't read the first line yet. Alright, ready? Tifa, better than Aerith. Make less sci-fi stories. AKA... 7, 8, 13, 15, and make more high fantasy ones. 4, 9, 12, and 14. See, my thing is, where does 10 fall into that, though? Because it is fantasy, but it also has some sci-fi, I'll bet. Alright, ready? Okay, OG 7 didn't age well. The only thing that aged well of it was the music. Okay.
Okay. Long Angel is cool.
Okay, and then 12 is underrated. Again, see, I think it came out. I mean, it came after 10, and I think 10 anyone can rate is one of the best Final Fantasies.
It came out at a weird time.
Okay, You ready for the controversial statement, Kristen? That is
Hit
so stupid.
Hit me.
Vaughn is better than Titus.
I would never, ever
See,
make that
okay,
comparison.
again,
in the
my
slightest.
bias of 10 is showing, but Titus has a great character arc.
I wouldn't go that far ever.
But he's naive. Yeah, that's the point. He lived in luxury. That is the point.
I would not say. I wouldn't even compare the two in the slightest. Character-wise, nah. Vaughn's not even the main character of 12.
Granted, I haven't played 10 or 12. I mean, I played like 2 seconds of 12, then got lost.
I
and
wouldn't,
decided,
as
no,
someone
we'll stop.
who has played 12. I wouldn't.
But like, he has development. That's why I hate when people criticize 10 for Titus. The character of Titus. And I'm like, then you obviously don't care about 10. Because if you actually cared about 10, you would understand that this is character development at its finest.
Development in my video game?
I can't go in too deep about how Titus evolved.
Development in my video game? That's not possible.
But that's stupid. Okay. Alright, that's a stupid.
I wouldn't say that.
Shut up! Final Fantasy X is by far the worst main game in the franchise. Shut up!
I mean, worst game in the main franchise?
Okay, the storyline... Okay, this is... It continues. The storyline and characters are amazing, but the game has many choices that purposely make experience worse. What?
What did they...
Oh, but this person does say bad puzzles. Stupid outbid.
I mean...
Oh. The puppies are back.
9 is overrated as hell. Backwards from
would...
predecessors. Sephiroth is a dull villain. Genova's where it's at. Okay, I don't know if that's 12 or... No, obviously that's not. 2 is good. It's tedious. Yeah.
The poppers are back.
15 has one of the best is one of the best FF games, has one of the best OSTs, and has one of the best villains in the series.
Soundtrack maybe.
I'm not even going to say that one.
Soundtrack maybe, for 15 maybe, but that's because Yoko Shimomura made it.
Oh, this person says 10-2 is good. Vaughn is actually a great FF protagonist.
He's not even a protagonist, though. I mean, he isn't that main character. He's just there.
Final Fantasy X is the most overrated entry. Shut up.
See, people are just going to say that.
But this person says the sphere grid is broken mess. It's not broken.
It's only broken if you do it wrong.
Yeah. And the thing is, it's not that complicated.
No,
it really isn't.
Legit.
When I play it, I complain about the sphere grid, but that's only because I messed up as a child. But looking, I'm like, how did I mess this up so badly? It is so...
It's very simple.
It's
pretty straightforward. It's pretty straightforward.
Worst in the entry. Shut up.
Shut up.
See, again, I don't necessarily think you can really I hate comparing because they're different in their own right.
They're all different in their own ways. Are you comparing
music and characters? You know,
they're
the
all
whole thing.
In
like, how are we rating? How are we rating?
Final Fantasy Type 0 is the best Final Fantasy. But
I won't be able to finish this one. Anyway, Step, your puppies are back. I'm so sorry.
No, we're not done talking about Final Fantasy. Type 0 is good, but Mobius Final Fantasy was actually really good. Not that anyone could play it because it's dead.
No, the other person said 14 is overrated.
No, it's not. It gets the fair. If anything, it didn't get the love it deserved until recently. Sorry, can't hear you. We're the #1 profitable Final Fantasy.
13. No,
13
see,
is
somebody,
not.
because somebody was like, 13's amazing. And then somebody responds, it's funny how 13 is criticized for its linearity,
Okay,
while 10 is
see,
praised
Nathan
for it.
and
That is true.
Nathan and I we've debated this before because people complain that 13 is linear, which it is.
So is
until
10.
you reach Camp Hall. But so is 7R. And yet 7R and 10 are
again,
praised for their linearity.
I think what makes it, what's the difference?
Well, I don't see anyone
'Cause I
complain or
feel
loving
I'd much rather be
Cloud.
in a linear story with the type
But
characters
7R
from
is
7
about
and 10.
as linear as it
compared
gets.
to-
Because in 7R
That's-
you don't
that's
even
true.
get to run around. It's linear. Because that's what Midgar was. It was
Aerith
linear.
over Tifa? No.
I wouldn't do
no.
that.
See, the thing is,
They're cool in their own way. Why must we pit them against each other?
True, I actually really like that. That is really, because like they're
Why
badass
is the
characters in their
fandom
own
like
right.
this?
And the thing is, they're like really good friends too.
That's the thing, especially in
Like, you are
7R, because
reducing
in
them?
7R they
You
got
are
to be
reducing them.
besties, and it's like they're friends. So why is the fandom fighting? Like the
It's
devs are like,
bad.
well, I know what y'all are up to. They're besties here.
I wonder if 7R will make one of them canon, or if they even can. Like, I don't even know, like,
it's
if it would be
pretty set in
wise.
canon that Cloud and Tifa are a thing, and Zack and Aerith are a
And the
thing.
thing
That's
is,
as canon as it gets.
because Aerith is with Zack.
Yeah, and I don't know why the fandom insists
I
on
really
going
hope,
otherwise.
spoiler alert, they kill Aerith. Because if
Spoiler
they
alert,
don't
in the
do
original
that,
Final Fantasy VII, she died.
if they don't do that, then Cloud's character arc is completely ruined.
They've already kind of ruined it, but yes. They better kill her. I don't care if they kill her at the same point, but she needs to die for the game to happen.
Plus, it is so monumental. Like, and I even think
It's everyone's
nowadays,
development part.
games don't really kill off playable characters, or, you know,
No, because
party
they're
members.
too scared. They're too scared.
I don't even think that really happens, because it's kind of hard to do it with the story. But, like, you know, I mean, heck, even Game of Thrones stopped doing that after, what, season 4? Maybe 5?
They stopped killing, because why kill when you can
Well,
all live?
because I think, there's a lot, it's a lot easier to express outrage, you know, because you can turn to Twitter.
Why did you kill this character? See,
I
they're
really
in a
hope
pickle
they-
for 7R. Because if they do kill her, well, people are going to complain that she's, well, you know,
Alright,
dead.
but I'm gonna have to
But if
stop
they
this right
don't-
now, guys. Sorry, I have to get to class.